Closing market comments for Tuesday, October the 6th. Markets today were very strong. Early in the session, we opened a little lower and then we started to rally. Rumors hit the market that China was in buying more soybeans and grain. Talk was 4 to 5 cargoes of soybeans. The bean market took off after that rumor hit. Later on, there was talk that it could be even more than that, and the markets just rallied. Funds jumped on. We broke through some resistance levels and on off to the races we were. Beans traded up as much as 30 cents at one time. Corn was up close to 10, and wheat was up 13. So a strong day all the way across all the grains. We did sell off late in the session. Corn closed up a nickel, wheat closed up 8, and soybeans closed up 22 cents on the day. So a good day, a strong day. Closed off the highs, but really not to be unexpected with hedge pressure hitting late in the session and all that was expected. Otherwise, did announce the sale of 154,400 metric tons of soybeans to unknown. In weather news, Brazil still is behind on planting. They're early in planting, 1.6% planted on beans, normally 4.5%, and they're holding up because of dry weather. So that's lending some support as well. Brazil corn planting on the other side is at 37%. Normal is 31%, so they're about 6% ahead. Ukraine did receive rain overnight. It was much needed for their wheat crop. There is talk of Russia receiving wheat, but they haven't yet, so we'll have to see. Brazil needs rain also, and there's talk of rain in the outlook there in the 6 to 10 day forecast, so we'll have to see what happens there. Argentine peso continues to be very weak. The government encouraged farmers to sell by lowering their tariff, but that wasn't enough. The farmer feels like owning grain is a better hedge against inflation and deflation of the peso rather than owning a dollar that was going down in value against other currencies. A little other news that we had, Hurricane Delta is coming up into the Gulf. It should hit into the Gulf and Louisiana, New Orleans area over the weekend. We'll have to see how strong the storm gets. Right now they're talking Category 3, so we'll have to see what impact that has. Dr. Cordonier was out with his estimates. He had the corn yield at 176, unchanged from last week. Soybean yield at 51, also unchanged. Crop conditions, as we said last night, 62% good to excellent. Indiana at 62, up 3. Illinois unchanged at 73. Ohio down 1 at 48, Michigan unchanged at 55, Iowa up 3 at 35, Minnesota up 3 at 81, North Dakota is down 1 at 58, South Dakota up 2 at 74, and Nebraska down 2 at 61. Harvest progress across the country on corn is at 25% this week, and Indiana was at 22%. On soybeans, condition ratings came out at 64%, unchanged from the previous week. Indiana up 3 at 64. Illinois up 3 at 75. Iowa up 2 at 49. Ohio down 2 at 53. Michigan up 3 at 63. Nebraska down 2 at 63. South Dakota up 2 at 61. So we'll see how these results are. Harvest progress on soybeans at 38% was a little lower than expected. Indiana was put at 30%. I would say Northeast Indiana is much below that 30% level right now. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.